All right, everyone. How about 3 cards with me and a bottom card? Let's cut the deck. Let's just cut the deck. I like doing this for the monthly readings where I just get a theme energy and I just do the reading. It's very informal, right? Let's just do it. Let's see where we go. No pre-shuffle, hocus pocus. All right, 3 of Pentacles. Theme energy crossed by the Death card and the 9 Swords and the Emperor. Something you felt was out of your control, you're about to get a grip on. Okay? I mean, it's an easy way to put it. It's just the theme energy. Something you felt was out of your control. It's out of control, Steve. You're about to get a grip on it. You're about to take charge. All right. Good for you. All right. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it, I guess. I mean, it could be future influence for you. Always keep that in mind with my readings. I'm just reading energy, you know. And again, we talked a little bit in the reading with me back a couple of days ago, or it feels like a couple of days ago. I think it was just yesterday. Holy shit. I've had a lot going on here at home in the last 24 hours. We talked about energy being economical, right? So keep that in mind. Sometimes that explains why it helps you to understand why you read a horoscope for Thursday and it might not come true for a year and a half. It's possible. Energy is economic. It's cheap. It does things when it's the right time. It decides what the right time is, not you. So when I say it could be future influence, it could damn well be. Remember it. I'm actually reading energy here, so, you know, if it resonates with you, you know, I mean, it is what it is. For most people, I don't divine that far out. I try to keep things fairly local, within a 6-week circle, all right? King of Swords. It's crossing the center card I'm going to pull. I don't know. It's just a King of Swords. Well, it's not just a King of Swords. It's a King of Swords fueled by a devil. Be careful. This makes me think of Chuck Norris. I'm sad about Chuck Norris, okay? I can't get past it. I watched his birthday video, too. Very sad. A moment of silence for Chuck Norris right now. Okay. Moment of silence for Chuck Norris. Anyway. I said this makes me think of Chuck Norris. It's about holding back a little bit. One of the martial arts that Chuck Norris had several black belts in. It's called Tang Soo Do. It is a Korean martial art. It's a martial art that's mostly based on it has a very strong defensive stance. In other words, its principle is before you take lethal force on a person, try to stop the conflict first with some sort of move. Some sort of a joint lock of some kind, a wrist lock of some kind. And then while you do it, you usually use some psychology with Tang Soo Do. You say, I'll break your wrist. I swear to God, when I let go of this, I'm going to let go. If you take a swing at me, it's over, motherfucker. Right? That kind of a thing. Right? You give them a chance. I gave you a chance. I put you in a wrist lock. I said, if you take a swing at me when I let go, you're fucking toast. All right? And then you let go. Usually 9 times out of 10 that works because they're in a lot of pain. Any kind of joint lock, very painful. That said, that's what this is here a little bit. This is about, you've got someone attached to you. It's picking a fight a little bit. And you're going to have to restrain yourself a little bit. You're going to have to hold back a little bit with this here. We got a King and Queen of Swords. And I said that before I even knew. I said it reminded me of Tang Soo Do. Before I even knew about the Queen of Swords. These two fight. We've got a fight here. Your temptation might be to just go straight in and go for the jugular. I want you to rest in peace, Chuck Norris. I want you to take something away from Chuck's training, right? I want you to apply some Tang Soo Do. I want you to chill out a little bit, take a defensive stance, try a joint lock first before you break their neck. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Something along those lines. It's a bit of that. It really is. I think if you just go straight in and you're violent with this or whatever, it backfires on you. It can. It can backfire on you a little bit. You got a lot, in a fight situation, you got a lot less to explain to the police, right? If all you did was put them in a joint lock and tie them up, And you know, if they're in three pieces on the ground and then you stomped on them, that you got some splaining to do. You know what I'm saying? So again, it backfires on you a little bit. In the moment, it might feel really good to get that aggression out, but it's a bad idea. Restraint. You know, restraint. All right, let's see where we go here. Let's shuffle the deck. Here we go. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. Anything more about any of that? I mean, that was a whole reading by itself, right? Somebody wants confrontation. I'm pulling on that. I didn't even pull the 3 cards from the top because they didn't matter. Somebody wants a confrontation here. All right. All right. Well, here you go. So make sure you give them a chance first. You can fight with whoever this person is, but give them a chance first. Try something. You know, again, in the philosophy of Tang Soo Do, a non-lethal move first, and then if they fuck you, fuck them back. Right? That kind of a thing. Look what came back. 3 of Pentacles and the Death card. I say look what came back because these were here when I picked up this fucking deck originally and put it on the table. I love it. I love it. You're about to take control of a situation that has grown out of control. And what did I just get done explaining? Right? Taking control. Somebody's out of control. They're flailing their arms at you. They're yelling at you about something. Blah, 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 blah. You're about to take control. You get a lot of control. You put somebody in a wrist lock, you get a lot of control. You really do. You get a lot. They'll do or say just about anything to get out of it. All right, right here. It's crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Let's go. Let's do some 8 swords. Something has gotten out of control here. You're about to get control of it. Where is he? There he is. That's you. Your energy's attached to that here. And out of it might come a new partnership. All right? Okay. Somebody attached to you, somebody else's energy. You might be like, well, what about that, Steve? 9. So somebody else attached to you. They're a little agitated. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe they're upset about Chuck Norris like I am. You know, I'm very upset. I was a big fan. I'm a big martial arts guy. I love martial arts and studying all that kind of stuff. And Chuck is a legend, man. He's great. 8 of Swords is red with the Fool. I got a 4 of Wands and 8 of Swords and a Fool crossed by what I told you. You're about to get control of a situation. Yeah, it's along the lines of what we were talking about here. You're about to make somebody an offer they can't refuse. I just don't know why. The cards don't tell me. The energy here doesn't tell me what the problem is. I'm going to do something I very rarely do. I'm going to pull that out of there. And I'm going to clarify this real quick. I tell you, these energies are tricky here. I think somebody feels, the way it kind of feels to me, I'm just getting verification. This is not you, this is somebody attached to you. I think somebody feels like you wronged them or something. I saw this it came up in the weekly reading. I did check for the Scorpio position 8 this past week. And then it came up in their monthly reading too. And I wasn't sure when I saw it, but it made sense. It was right on that somebody felt wronged. Right? This is that, but it's a bit more animated. In other words, I don't think it's a physical confrontation. I don't think you need to quickly study a martial art. But I do think the philosophy that I gave you, right, of Tang Soo Do might help you out a little bit, you know. It's sort of along the lines, I use that philosophy sometimes when I tell you give somebody a chance to fail. Same thing here. All right, I think somebody here feels like you let them down, and they've spent too much time stewing on it. Way too much time. They're very emotional. I got the 3 of Cups, right? Crossing the 9 of Swords. What's going on here, kids? What's going on? The King of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Okay, this is going to be tough for a large number of people to phrase it, so I'm going to generalize it. For some of you, I'll probably be very specific. Somebody feels like you've disrespected their love, their wishes. Can we phrase it like that? Does that make sense to everybody? You've disrespected their wishes, kind of a thing. You stepped on, they had 8 beautiful cups here and you fucking stepped on them and walked away because it suited you. You did something. I don't know. Somebody feels disrespected by you. Yeah, a little bit. It's weird. I'm going to pull the bridging energy, but I also have a Fool that wanted to come with it. The 6 of Swords and the Fool is the bridging energy on this here. Yeah. Their version of smoothing things out and your version of smoothing things out are 2 different things, unfortunately. Let me put this back and let's clarify some cards here. I need to clarify the Fool now. All right. I don't think you know what your energy is attached to the 8 of Swords. I don't think you know what this is. I don't think you know. But I've got a double Fool. If you want to smooth this out, make them an offer. All right. If you want to smooth this out, you're going to have to make it right. You're going to have to do something here. Okay. And yelling back at them and arguing with them isn't what you should do. We're not going to. It's not going to accomplish anything. Fool. Why is it here? The energies are very complex right now. People are very sensitive. They're very touchy. Very edgy, you know. 10 Cups crossing the Fool. What's on top? The Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. Again, yeah, and that. You're just going to have to do a gesture of good faith with somebody. I don't know. And if they come back at you after that, you've done all you can. It's one of those energies where, you know, somebody, look, I'll phrase it this way because it's just the easiest way to do it. And I think you're getting this reading because you might handle it wrong. You might go a little Steve Hothead on it. Okay? You might. I don't know. But somebody's getting this reading for a reason. Okay? And it applies. Here, somebody feels like you did them wrong and arguing with them isn't going to do anything. Say what. It's interesting that the 10 of Cups was crossing here because it's like just say whatever to smooth it over. Just smooth it over. Make them an offer. If you broke something, offer to fix it. Offer them money. Offer them whatever and move on. This person is crazy. This is something that could escalate into some real crazy town fucking bullshit. This person feels wronged by you. They feel like you disrespected them in some way. And there's nothing you can do but smooth it out. How do you smooth it out? Crazy town. Whatever you need to do. You know, whatever you need to do to get this person to walk away. I don't know. See what else the universe wants to tell you. I don't know how else to phrase it. This is going to play out differently for all of you. I don't know. Maybe somebody feels like you disregarded their feelings about something. Somebody feels like you broke something in their house, but you have no way to prove that you didn't. For the Scorpio type energies that I got in my monthly reading and in the weekly reading, somebody thinks you shared a secret. You disrespected their feelings that way, and there's no way to prove that you didn't. Just do your best to try to make up for it. Overcompensate. The universe says it's not worth engaging in a fight with this person. It isn't. Say whatever you need to say, 10 of Cups crossing all of this, to make it better. Give them money, whatever it is to get them to go away. Here's your Ace of Cups right here. Show them some love. Give deep apologies. I'm sorry. It's like a Page of Cups on crack energy. You know, Page of Cups is sometimes apology. This is more than that. This is like, here's an apology, here's my car, here's my whatever, here, I'll give you this. If you know, as far as the Tang Soo Do philosophy, well, it'd be like, well, here, I'm going to give you all of this. And hopefully that smooths things out. If it doesn't, then we're going to have a problem. I got nothing else I can give you, right? It's like that. So I think initially you might react poorly. I think nobody likes being accused of something they didn't do or misunderstood. And I think the way the energies are, you're just not in the mood a little bit. Your energy's attached to that. And 9 swords and 8 swords don't mix. If one person's in 8 swords, the other one's in 9 swords, there's a lot of stress in between. Don't even have to be stressed about the same thing. I don't even think you know about any of this. All right? You're probably just minding your own business. If this person did tell you a secret, well, you know. I don't think you shared it with anybody. I'll tell you what I told the Scorpio people. All right, let's see where we go. All right. Hierophant, final message to you. Hierophant, be the bigger person. Yeah, in the Temperance, it's what I say. It's be the bigger person. Temperance crossed by the Hierophant. Be the angel. What? The angel doesn't care. Okay, yeah, I did. I didn't do it, but whatever. Okay, you say I did it. I did it. Let it go. Only fight lest you have to. Okay, that's it. If you don't have to, walk away. Why? Because the implication here in the energy is if you don't, if you engage this fucker, and again, I encourage you to watch my Scorpio monthly reading as well. If this resonates with you at all, or if you think it might in the future. All right, or if you're someone who usually gets accused of shit you didn't do. Some people just have that kind of karma around them, right? There's something here about this where if you do engage, because I've got so much angel energy here, it implies I've got a shit ton of devil energy here too. All right, which means, again, shit can go wrong. It can get it's like I said at the beginning. If you put somebody in a wrist lock and then hold on to them until the cops got there, you got a lot less to explain than if they're bleeding and their head is half off, okay? So, whatever. Take it, whatever, I don't care, just go away. Whatever you want, just go away kind of attitude here. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. God bless Chuck Norris. Right, there you go. This reading brought to you by Chuck. There you go, that's your reading. Good luck.